Greetings, fellow traders. Welcome here. It's time for the daily market wrap for Wednesday, March the 3rd, 2021. I hope everybody had a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, well, let's check and see where we left off the market here today. So the monthly chart has turned red here. Upper shadow off the upper Bollinger Band. Weekly chart, upper shadow too, but still an inside week. Daily chart, whoa, where are we? Okay, so we got a lot of counts on here, but it's quite a pullback here today. Again, we pulled back to the back again to the 50-day moving average here on the daily chart. Still could be a wave 2 pullback, or it still could be the 1-2-1-2 that we've been looking at. So again, both wave counts are still just kind of figure each other out. So we'll talk about that more tonight on the live stream. So good stuff there. Let's say with the SPY and see what kind of volume came in here today. So SPY again, a little bit of selling going on, so a little bit more volume came in there. So again, back down to the 50-day moving average again. It still could be kind of basically like a 1-2 and continue to work its way up. So we'll see how it holds from there. Let's say with the S&P futures again, we saw a lot of chop today despite the volume. There was some down selling here at the end of the day, but it all started here pre-market when we lost the triangle, right? We pointed this out in the bubble report right here. So that was kind of the real big first move down. Then we had a pretty decent rally right here. We got back into yesterday's range, kind of tested it a little bit, then it just rejected it, so it didn't want to be there, right? And just kind of worked its way down, a couple upper shadows, right? Kind of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down right here as we got to our target today on the VPOC, right? So a nice move right there. That was right from the bubble report game plan today. So good stuff there, and a nice flush below it right there at the end of the day too. So MES again, a couple key geometric lines right here, right? So again, we're still below this line here, so we'll see how that goes going into this evening. So good stuff there, and then we'll see if we can get above it if they try to get strong again on it. Let's take a look at the Qs. Oh no, not the 4 Qs, the 3 Qs. All right, so the 3 Qs right here again, guys. We talked about losing this upper channel the other day, right? It looked like we were bull flagging this morning, but they continued to work its way back down, and then we retraced again. So tech really got beat up pretty hard today, right? But there were some names that were okay, right? The cruise lines were strong here on the small caps, but generally the small caps ended up working their way down too. And the XLF, this one held up for the majority of the day. It didn't start to break down here into the 15 orb range until the end of the day, but this was kind of like its final straw, right? We had a megaphone formation right here. We broke above the megaphone right here, tried to bounce off of it again, and then kind of came back into the range right there. So pretty cool stuff. Let's take a look at Apple again. Big focus name on this one here, right? Because it's not only is it tech, but it's also on the Dow, right? So that's kind of weighing on things right here. You kind of had this kind of 1, 2, maybe 3, 4ish, 5ish type move. So let's see how it holds there for Apple going into tomorrow. Tesla got really beat up here, guys. We're back down to the 650 level on Tesla. Okay, had some selling pressure here today, but still kind of in this congestion zone support area. So we'll see how that holds for Tesla going into the rest of the week. Not everything was red today, guys. I mean, there was like some down names that were strong, and there was some good some of these type of names here, like dividend stocks, like AT&T had a strong close today, had a strong day today. So that was looking pretty interesting here. Let's see if that can hold going into tomorrow. Again, it rejected the 50-day moving average. I was kind of hoping it would push above there, but everything just kind of sold off here into the close. So see how that looks going into tomorrow. It could be interesting. Another one that had quite a day today was RKT. RKT was generally pretty weak here today, right? So I had a big push up yesterday. We had fun with that in the long side. Now we're kind of tracking to see if we take the inside down and maybe get into this gap right here, right after I got a downgrade there today. So that's definitely one to keep an eye on here over the next couple of days. Another name that was generally had some relative strength today as well, other than T, was Pfizer. Right, that had a really strong candle today. That looks pretty interesting. So we'll see if that can get any follow through. Maybe start to kind of climb its way up to the 200-day moving average. And a couple other names here just that we're tracking here going into tomorrow. So we've got SPLK had earnings. Splunk could be an interesting one. Gave a little bit of a spike right there. Just kind of opened a little bit into today's range. And Snow. So Snow ended up having a bit of a rough earnings report right here. So down after that, more of a miss than expected. So wider loss than expected. So. Anyway, guys, good stuff. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. We'll see you guys at the free live stream later at 7:30. Until then, stay healthy out there. Remember, risk first and stay safe. See you and stay in the game.